Well, hi. I know. Welcome back to Glitter 50. I'm so extra right now. So, I know I've been gone for a really long time. I've been hurt, and it's been hard to sit at my desk to do anything. But today, I have a story to tell you. I ordered the Heather Austin um, Unearthly collab that they did. And I ordered it on like the third or fifth or something along those lines. Anyway, I ordered it and then I watched it on Shop. It's an app that you get that tracks the travel of the package. So it went from Pennsylvania to Tacoma, Washington, which is where I live. Then it went to Portland, Oregon. Then it went to New York. It stayed in New York for a couple of days. Then it went to Utah. Then it went to Federal Way and got here, which today is the 18th. So it did a lot of traveling. It crisscrossed a lot. And then this is what I'm going to try and hide the packet, my info. But so the package is kind of beat up a little bit. I mean, from traveling, you would think. I don't think that, well, I'm not even sure because this is not even like really stuck down. And it looks like, I mean, there's strings here, so I'm hoping that nothing was taken out, but it's like, it's questionable to me. I mean, you could kind of, yeah, you can open this. So here we go. Let's see if we're safe. Because you could have taken this out very easily. But let's, I'm praying. Because this packaging, look at this packaging. It's got holographic beetles on it. It's called Resurgence. I know it's backwards, but Resurgence, Heather Austin, X Unearthly. So we're praying that everything is in here and nothing is broken. And yeah, so open. I want to see you. Hello? Hello. I was going to say, I know I watched your video. Okay, so here's this. Now I'm going to open this. Okay. Everything's in there. It's the lip gloss, the highlighter palette, and the actual palette. So I'm going to set this down over here. And you know what? In 1000% honesty, I have not used Unearthly a whole lot. I love Heather Austin. I wanted just this. This was my I have to have. But they didn't sell it just as is. But look at that packaging. It's so pretty. And then you're not going to be able to see this. But let's see if I can swatch it right there for you to see just a little. It has so much. But this was the reason I wanted this whole collection. Because you could not buy this just on its own. But I wanted that. So I bought everything. And I know I'm not going to be disappointed because Unearthly has some really good products because Heather Austin would not be collabing with them if they didn't. She's a YouTuber that I've been watching for years, and I've absolutely loved it. I love her Adept palette. I've found a lot of products because of her. Now this is her highlighter palette, and it's got all the little beetles on it. Yep, it's got the plastic on it. And here is, see that color switch in this one? You can't really see it in this one, but you can see it in this one. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna swatch it. Oh, see if I can get it. See, you can see that shift there. And let's do, so that one was called Renewal, and this one is called Rebirth. Let's see, you can see, oh, that's so pretty. I love highlighters. I love the whole deal. And again, you couldn't order just the highlighter palette. Like, this would have been a really good combo because I would have loved to have just gotten these two, but that wasn't how they wanted to do things. So I'm just going to wipe off my fingers because I don't want to get it all over. Well, at least it was packaged really well because it's world travel. Well, United States travel. And again, this is the packaging. Trying not to rip it. There they are. I don't want to rip it. Sorry, I just got out of the shower because I have very few errands to run today. It's just one of those things. I'm doing laundry. Anyway, so here is packaging. Here it is. And it opens like a book. Pretty sure there's going to be a plastic thingy in there. So, oh my goodness gracious. So pretty. Here are the colors. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this, but you can see it shift from like a green, blue to a purple. It's so pretty. And this one, it's a totally different color. Okay, I'm going to do Transformation. Oh, and this is Creation. Sorry, the one underneath it is the one I cannot pronounce. So, okay, here is Transformation, and this is Creation. Okay, so this one is Creation. Look at that. You can definitely see that. And this one is Transformation. So you can see they're completely different colors. I will admit that I probably have a few that look like this, but they're so pigmented. I mean, there are lots of colors that look similar to other colors, but it's the formula that's different. It's how it applies to the eyes, or how it applies to, wet or dry, or, whatever. So I'm super excited to have this. I'm going to use it today. I'm going to do a color look. I'm going to go and prime my eyes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I've put some, this is called Tone Activator from Kaleidos. it's an eye primer, basically. So you just want to have something as a base to put your eyeshadows on. And I grabbed these um, Unearthly brushes. They have a different name on the bottom because Unearthly switched from one brand, like one name, to another. So they switched names. This has the old name on it, but we're going to call them Unearthly because that's what it is. And then I'm going to use my Resurgence palette. And I'll tell you a story about what happened to me and why I've been absent. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. Let me think just a minute on what I want to do exactly. So I'm going to use, I think it's called Cerimbus. It's this gray, purpley, pink. That's the one I'm going to use first. And I'm going to use the A5 brush, which is, yeah. So anyway, tap it off. I don't know exactly when this happened. I've had a problem with my left leg for a little while now. And by little, I mean, I thought it was a sciatic problem. I was dealing with it in December. I was dealing with it in January, February. And then we get to March, and I thought, okay, I've had enough. It's not going away. I thought it was this problem. I thought it was that problem. We started off the year with COVID, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, this color is so pretty. So I get to March, and it's the end of March, and it's right before spring break, and I'm like, enough is enough. And somebody suggested that I go to a chiropractor. So I did. I went to a chiropractor and got my back adjusted, and it seemed like as soon as he adjusted me, the pain went away. And I thought, oh my goodness, thank you. I should have done this months ago. So then I'm happy-go-lucky, and I go to the store, and just a grocery store, and I get some groceries. I'm going to use my color switch. This is actually from Odin's Eye, and I don't know what they call it, but same. And now I'm going to use... Which color do I want to use? I think I'm going to use Cosmology, which is this blue one right here. And I'm going to get a smaller brush. So I go to the grocery store. I pick out, wow, that's pigmented. I pick out my food. I go to get in my car, and my left knee, I put my right foot in, and my left knee like buckles. It like shifts to the side, and I'm in excruciating pain. And I have no idea what I did other than try to get into the car. That's all I did. Well, I've been dealing with pain ever since then. I had a week off from work, and I had so many plans that I was going to do. None of them got done because I was in so much pain from my knee. And I could not do a whole lot. I wanted to get my greenhouse put up that my husband had bought me for Valentine's Day. I had so many plans. Well, it didn't happen. And so then I started, trust the process, by the way. Then I went to work the next week, and I was dealing with the fact that my leg was still in pain. I didn't know exactly what I had done to it. I was babying it. I wasn't walking a whole lot. I was trying really hard to get better, but it wasn't working. So I scheduled an appointment with my doctor, which was like April 27th was when I could get in, the end of April. So I went a long time, and the couple days before I was scheduled to have my appointment, the office called me and said, "Hey, we can't do your appointment because we're all on quarantine." I'm like, this is not okay. I needed to actually be seen. Well, I couldn't be seen, and I was like, my leg really hurts, and I need to at least talk to my doctor. And so I was talking to him, and I told him all about it, and he said, it's probably tendonitis. You're fine. It just takes a while to heal. Okay. I didn't have any problem with that. But he said it could take 8 weeks. Could take 12 weeks. It could take a lot longer. Okay. And I'm not young. I'm 53. I get it. I'm at the age where things take a longer time to heal. I fully understand that. I'm going to go back into the other brush with Cerumbus. I'm going to blend over this. So here we are, the end of April, and he said tendonitis and to just take it easy. Still do what you're doing. It'll be fine. Well, then we get to May 10th, and I'm at work, and my leg is still really hurting me. And I wake up the morning of May 11th, and my leg is swollen, and my knee has buckled twice since the first time. So it's buckled 3 times. Well, I call out from work. I drive school buses. I call out from work, and I'm like, I cannot come into work. I have not been back to work since. It's been a nightmare. I hated the fact that I could not say goodbye to my bus kids this year. Sorry. It's been a struggle. Sorry. And I've just been dealing with all this pain. Well, finally, the Monday after the 11th, I went in because my leg was super, super swollen. And they thought I had a blood clot because my leg was so swollen and so hot to touch, and they could barely touch me without me like crying in pain. So they sent me for an ultrasound. There was no circulation problems whatsoever in my leg. Sorry if you hear that. This weekend we had an air show at the air base, which is really close to my house. So you'll hear airplanes. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I could hear it. Anyway, so did an ultrasound. No circulation problems. That was fine. I'm just going to deepen up with what's left on the brush. And then we had I had my DOT physical, and that was a mess because he wasn't sure if he was going to give me my medical for my bus because I couldn't walk like any far distances because my leg was just in excruciating pain. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. This is my Unearthly Glimmer Grasp. So this is going to make the whichever color I choose of the shimmer shades just pop a little bit more. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Hopefully you can hear that now. On my finger. And I take it and I smear it between the two because there's lots. I try and get just a little bit, but it comes out a lot no matter what I do. So I'm just putting this on there. So kept calling and kept having to be out of work, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I just need to stay out for the rest of the year until I can get some sort of definitive answer and some sort of relief from this pain that I'm in. And I use my fingers for my shimmer shadows or whatever, so I'm going to use Creation. This one right up here. I really love this color. That one right there. I love it. So I'm going to put, look at that color. I'm just going to put that on nearly all of my lid. That is so pretty. Now we're going to try it on the other side. So pretty. Sorry, I've gotten distracted on the color. It's so pretty. It's my favorite color. I'm not sure. I haven't used all the other ones, but I just love the fact that it's a green and it's a purple and it's kind of brown depending on which way you turn, and it can be blue. You can pair this color with just about any color and it'll be gorgeous. It's so pretty. So I'm cleaning off my fingers now. And I'm going to go into, what is this called? Solar Symbol. It's this color right here. No, that's not the one. So over here, it's like a peachy, and over here it's a gold. It's got green and gold. You'll see. It's got green and peach and yellow, and see that peach right there? Oh, sorry. Get excited about colors. It kind of transforms and it picks up the colors from wherever you are. I'm just going to blend the two of these together. Oh, they're so pretty. All right, one more. So I went back to my doctor on June 14th, and I actually got to see him in person. And he said, okay, we're going to do an MRI. We need to do an MRI. Now, mind you, between May 11th and June 14th, I had started physical therapy because that's the other thing that my doctor said that I needed to do, which I was grateful for because I wanted to figure out if I could move. And a lot of it is I didn't want my knee to buckle again. That pain from my knee, like it felt like it was shifting. It's my left leg, and it felt like my knee was shifting inward. And it was excruciating. It was so painful, and I really didn't want to go through that again. So a lot of it is I'm very guarded when I walk because I don't want my knee to buckle again. I'm just going to use this and blend a little bit. So that way it just is kind of seamless. Those are so pretty. You can't even see how pretty they are in the camera. Like, I know it looks funky right now, but it's so pretty. I love it. All right, I'm going to go put the rest of my face on. I'll be back and finish the story. Okay, so I used the e.l.f. Forever Sun-Kissed bronzer. Y'all, I'm down to the last of it. I mean, I've been using this for a long time. And then I have the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Georgette. It's this nice, that's what I have on my cheeks today. So super cute. Love this blush. Love it. And then I'm using the ColourPop. I've used it so much that most of the lettering is off, but this is for my brows. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take just an angled brush. I couldn't even tell you what brand this is. And I'm just going to take, Beetle. It looks sparkly, but I'm just going to take that and start a little bit of a line, and I'm going to do a little bit on the top just to make it cohesive, just to bring it in a little bit. But I'm not going to take this all the way across. I'm just angling it. Take more on this side. Sorry if you heard that. That was my washing machine. I just want to bring it in a little bit, and then I'm going to use just a color switch. It's the Odin's Eye. What I really want is one of those Sigma color switches, and then I'm going to take, again, Cerumbus, this one right here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am, and I'm going to go on the inner part and just put that along and then blend it together right here. That's going to be our lower lash line. Just taking it this way and blending. I don't generally put a lot on my lower lash line because my eyes water, and so it'll look funky. I don't use concealer under my eyes. I've tried, but being 53, I've got lots of wrinkles and things, so I just don't use it. Now I'm going to take the ColourPop E20, and it's just this little itty bitty, and I'm going to take the color Life, which is this white one right down here, and it's kind of got a sparkle to it, but I'm going to put that for my inner corner and just kind of mix it in and drag it along and make it so pretty. I can see it. There we go. I had two little pearls because like I said, my eyes water a lot, and yeah, so it makes a mess. Alrighty, now I'm going to take the highlighter, And I really want to use this renewal. I'll save the other one for another time. Let me find a brush. This is a Melt Cosmetics brush. And yes, it's big and fluffy, but that's what I want. Here goes nothing. I'm just going to put it on my cheek. Oh. Yes, you can see that. And I don't even care. Lots of people say, well, you can see a cast, a shadow, whatever. I don't care. This is so pretty. Like it's kind of like a blush topper, but I don't use blush toppers. I use highlighters. So pretty. I'm not going to use the other one. As much as I want to use everything, I'm just not going to use it today. So there's that. And then I like to take my sponge and go over. I know I said I was going to come back with my full face done, but I didn't. Most of it's done, but so now I'm going to spray my face and then we'll continue our story. So I use the e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. I use a little bit of that. And then I use a little bit of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I use 2. Because I just like the way it feels. And then I'll let that dry. So I was doing PT. And then I went and I saw my doctor. He said, go get an MRI. And I went and I got an MRI, and I have 2 tears in my posterior meniscus. I have a Baker's cyst, which is basically a sack full of water, fluid, something. And then I have loose cartilage underneath my knee. What all that means, I don't know, because I have not been back to a doctor. My doctor said that now it's time for me to go see an orthopedic. And so I had the MRI done on June 21st. And I got the results the next day. I tried to call orthopedic and get in to see them. They said, you need a referral. I said, okay, but it says that I need to go. Finally, I got the referral done, and I called to make the appointment the very moment that I got the message saying that I had the referral. And that was July 5th, I think. My appointment was July 28th. It's July 18th now. So I've waited a whole month, or I'm waiting a whole month. I had put myself on a waiting list to see if I could get back to, get in sooner. And I got a message yesterday, and I've changed my appointment from the 28th to the 24th. But I have no idea what's happening. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So now I'm going to take, this is a ColourPop lippy pencil, and this is in Bumble. I don't use lip liners a whole lot, but I really want to show the omens. So here goes nothing. It's a pretty color. I can't talk and line my lips at the same time. And I don't really overline. It looks really bright on camera. It's just basically my color. Okay. So I'm going to leave that like that. And then I want to do this number, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take it on my finger. Get enough of it that I feel I'm going to be okay. And then I'm going to do you see that? Oh my goodness. Okay. I want more. I want more. Okay, so I am 1000% loving this gloss. I'm so glad that I got it. I love the palette as well. I just didn't need any more palettes. My husband's going to kill me. He doesn't want me to buy any more makeup, but I really wanted this gloss. And so, yes, I bought the whole thing strictly for the gloss. And I'm obsessed with the glitter. How's that look? Alrighty. Now, last step. So as far as why I'm telling you all this about my knee is, I don't know what my future is going to hold as far as my work is concerned, because we have to do route bid where we jump out of the back of the bus. It's a safety thing. So in case we have to get the kids off the bus in a hurry, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't know what the orthopedic's going to say. I don't know if there's a way to fix it without having surgery. And so please pray. That's basically what I'm telling you. Please pray. Alrighty, so I use the Fenty Beauty, what is this called? Hella Thick mascara. I love this. It's got a really nice kind of medium size wand. It's not like super fluffy. It's not bent. It's just your basic wand. But it just, I love the way it looks on my lashes. Like, it just gives them such thick. I've got crazy lashes over here. This is the side of my head that I lay on. Like, and I have a CPAP machine. And so it kind of does funky things to my eyelashes. But can you see the difference? This one's kind of thick, but they are hella thick. That's the name of the mascara. But I absolutely love this mascara. It goes on, it stays, it doesn't flake, it doesn't get all over. I love it. Alrighty, so my thoughts on this collection with Heather Austin and Unearthly, I love it. I love the way my eyeshadow turned out today. Generally, when I go out, people stop me and they're like, hey, what makeup do you have on? I mean, I get that a lot. when I would go to work, people would compliment me on my makeup. Lots of people have done that, and they say, I'll tell them, hey, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm sorry I haven't posted a lot, but oh my goodness. If you're watching and you're the lady from Dutch Bros, hi. Yes, we're friends. There's several of them that said that they were going to subscribe, and I don't know all of them, but here in Puyallup, they're great people. Anyway, so I really hope that you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Have a great day.